Hello everyone, today is February 20th, 2015. We will speak about the funding of the Department of Homeland Security in the United States of America and the cleanliness of drinking water. The funding of the Department of Homeland Security in the United States of America. In February of 2015, the Speaker of the Congress of the United States, John Boehner, said that the Republicans in Congress will not pass the law to fund the Department of Homeland Security if the rules of the immigration that President Obama passed by himself are not withdrawn. The Republicans do not agree with the actions of President Obama for passing immigration rules by himself without the approval of the Congress. President Obama has given the right to some illegal immigrants to be allowed to stay in the United States. The illegal immigrants come here in the United States for peace, for a better life, because of the poverty in their countries or because of the persecution in their countries. The Republicans and President Obama with the Democrats should work together to pass the best of laws for the immigration and other issues for the future of the United States and the well-being of people. Because people are not robots to play with, but are human beings that get hurt because of the actions of the government. The United States government should keep the officers of the Department of Homeland Security in their jobs and should add more officers according to the population in every American state. These officers, judges, and prosecutors that work in the Department of Homeland Security should be conscientious and with a clean record. The illegal immigrants should be allowed to stay in the United States if they have been persecuted, hurt physically from the persecution in their countries, and with a good record. Also, the illegal immigrants who have come for economical reasons from their countries should be allowed to stay in the United States, and they should be verified well if they have suffered economically and that they have good record. The Republicans and President Obama should collaborate to help these immigrants. The President and the Congressmen spoke that they did their job, that the law of the Constitution be respected. Congressmen have spoken well that the Constitution be respected, but that the law of the Constitution be respected, they should verify the judges, the attorneys, the prosecutors, high officials, and the officers of the Department of Immigration and the Department of Justice if they have done corruption with the immigrants who do not deserve to get the green card or the American citizenship. For immigrants who are very good and who have come in the United States poor economically, persecuted, hurt, and mistreated physically because of the persecution in their countries, the high officials, judges, attorneys, prosecutors of the immigration and justice who are corrupted have not given the rights of the immigration to these immigrants. These immigrants have been mistreated here in the United States when they were removed with force from the United States. The high officials, judges, attorneys, prosecutors, officers who are corrupted with people who are dishonest and liars, who hurt very good people and become the cause that very good people die, should not be allowed to stay in the government and should be punished with the harshest law. In this way, the United States government protects all the citizens who are good and just. The officials of immigration should take immigrants who are poor and suffer. The immigrants who have been deported unjustly should be taken in the United States and not to let them suffer in their countries. The immigrants who have come in the United States, who have the green card or the American citizenship and have opened businesses and become wealthy, the U.S. government should not allow them to take in the United States any immigrant that they want, because this is a corruption. But if the businessmen want to take workers, they should make the request to the immigration, and the workers who come should not stay more than 5 years and should go back in their countries. When these immigrants leave, others who are poor should come in the United States. The visitors who come with tourist visa to visit their family should come and then go. If they are persecuted, they should stay in the United States according to the law of the United States. In this way, the American government becomes humane and the United States becomes better economically. The cleanliness of drinking water. Water is the most important element for living for the human being and every organism on earth. Water influences the health of the human being because unclean water makes people sick. The officials who protect drinking water must place specialists to stay in reservoirs 24 hours to check the drinking water constantly that it is clean, because human beings become sick and must have a good hygiene. When people get up to drink water and they see that water is dirty, where will they find water to drink? They get up to eat food and wash their hands, they come from work tired and sweaty, and they must be clean to have a good hygiene. People can't just buy water in bottles for washing themselves, washing their house, for drinking, and everything else. People want clean water in every second, the same as the water in bottles is clean. Also, the tubes of drinking water and the reservoirs of drinking water must be clean. There are many people who have become sick from infections from unclean water, and many have lost their lives from epidemics that spread from the unclean water. In every place that people are, there should be clean water so that they have a good hygiene. The tubes of the drinking water and the tubes of unclean water should be far from each other, and when the workers fix the tubes of drinking water, they should insulate the tubes well so they do not crack and leak. And the tubes must be inspected from the health inspectors. Also, every toilet should have water jets with clean water. The high officials of the public health should be careful and be responsible for the clean water so that people do not become sick. The tubes of clean and unclean water, the tubes of toilets and of bathtubs should be wide so that dirt doesn't accumulate and the tubes become blocked. I will show a picture taken on February of 2015 when the drinking water has come unclean from the tubes of a city in the United States. What should a person who is cleaning his hands and body do in that moment? Therefore, the places where the dirty waters gather should be cleaned from debris and dirt so the tubes do not get clogged.